I'm a swamp person, as Karin Gurney. I can't even pronounce your name. But anyway, let's get on board with the game. I'm
Dude, I'm
bored of
telling you,
that.
that is amazing. That is so much better than my British accent. My British accent. I gotta tell you, that is impressive stuff. But anyways, back on board with the. I love it. I swear you need to cast like that, bro. But anyways, let's go. I'm actually looking through here through the guns. Looks like Impulse is gonna be running 3 subs here, so I expect a huge push for A-bomb. But this is actually really interesting here. History is going to be on this left-hand side section, looking at the caution radioactive materials. He's very serious about this game, as you can tell. But he's going to be over here, I guess, looking for the flank. You know, actually, I'm actually really confused. Is he going to pick up this kill? He does, in fact, pick up symptoms there. And he's going to be going for this A plant. This is actually the most unorthodox plant I've ever seen on stream, or really in competitive period.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how, I'm not sure if, like, the way that Impulse handled that was that they thought they'd kind of double bluff tech and, you know, push all of their players over onto that B side of the map and then just be like, oh yeah, we're all heading over here, and then suddenly try and make that A plant. But it seemed to have actually worked, as they are now 1 player up. No, sorry, there are 2 people down for Impulse. I'm getting really confused because there is a coach in the lobby right now. Yep. But it seems like it's going to be a 1v2 situation, if I'm right, and I'm going to jump on board with History, who's the last one alive, and there is 22 seconds left on the clock, and he's got to control this. As we're actually going to see them, I think they're actually defusing right now.
They
I'm
are.
not too sure what's going on in a second. They're going to defuse it. Nope. He's going to get it though. 14 seconds on the clock, but I believe the bomb. Yeah, the bomb was defused. So there we go. I'm not sure quite what happened there. Not the best play from Impulse. So I think they had the right idea. I like the way how they go for an A push right at the start to try and change things up, but obviously didn't work out for them.
Well, I think it would have worked out if they all would have pushed it to A-bomb section. I really feel they would have been able to lock it down, get their positions correctly. Because as you've seen, a lot of the members from TEC was in fact over at the B-bomb, so they would have had plenty of time to set up at the A-bomb. I gotta tell you, I'm really confused. I don't see any strategic advantage to what they just did there. So, I don't know, I'm really confused. But look at this, TEC is in fact looking for an A push. This is very interesting here. Both times from both teams, they have gone for the A bomb section. And you know, you don't see this often. Mainly it's over there at the B bomb. So this is actually really refreshing to see a difference here. I'm on board with Symptoms here, who's going to be rocking this bomb position. And is he going to be able to get this kill? No, he doesn't. It is in fact going to be Groundser picking him up. He's going to lay down here and plant this bomb over here at A. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. You see TE set up on the overhead map. They're set up. They've got all the choke points covered. This is what Impulse should have done, and I think it would have worked out for them so much better. As you see, Impulse now has to work through each choke point. They have no idea where each teammate for TEC is going to be, and so therefore making it hard to get in. As you see, Groundser cleaning up FaZe, History cleaning up Cinder, but there you go, Symptoms taking out Assault there. And this is very interesting. Symptoms and Groundser is now in a 2v1 situation against History. History's doing great, though, on a 5-kill streak. And it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be able to take this. I think the smarter play for him in this situation, obviously he's not going to be able to clutch it, so he should just keep going for his score streaks, which he is, in fact, going to do. Very smart play on his part as he's over here in this top, I guess, engineers section. So great plays on his part. How close is he? He's actually 1 assist away from that Hellstorm as well as a lightning strike. So this is actually really smart play on his part. I don't know how you feel about it.
I want to go on board with him because he's actually the only person on this Impulse lineup to have a kill at all. Everybody else on his team is going 0-2 and not, you know, having the best start to the game. But obviously, yeah, he's going big, 5-0 so far after 2 rounds. So hopefully he's going to be able to continue that. Hopefully he'll get into double figures at some point. But as you can see now, TEC taking a 2-0 lead in this meltdown, search and destroy, sorry. So yeah, let's jump on board with History as see if he's going to be able to pick up any score streaks, and he's actually going to jump on the bomb as well and pick it up himself. And this is what we're going to see, that typical, you know, more standard B push by the team. Going to be interesting to see how they play this one. Starting to look aggressive on actually, lots of hit markers going down, as we see no teams, you know, no team members going down at the second. I'm going to jump on board with no, let's not jump on board with the Kahuna because he's the other side of the map. Let's switch over to Assault, who's going to be using that M8 right now. He's going to pick up hit markers, and he does take out Sender there. A 4-on-3 situation in favor, but actually as soon as I say that's a 3-on-3 situation, FaZe goes down, Assault goes down, Kahuna and History, the last one's alive. And Kahuna, you know, he's got to start working towards this middle section. It looks like he is going to meet somebody in the middle here. Is he going to see him? I don't think he does, but it looks like that TEC player didn't see him as well. So and it looks like we've got that it's History who's going to be heading towards this, you know, this middle bottom area, and he's going to be trying to change things around, which I think is the right decision to you know, push off the way there. But they've only got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Time's running down quickly. He needs to make a move here. It's currently a 2v2 situation, so the advantage is in neither person's section. Actually, there you go. As I say, the history takes out Twisted, and it is, in fact, going to be able to get this plant off. And a nice setup from Team Impulse here. As you see, Impulse Kahuna is actually right there, but gets taken out. And let's see if History's going to be able to clutch this. He just seen him. He dodges some bullets, but comes back with a bold play. Unfortunately, not able to pick him up. But look at this. He does, in fact, have all of his score streaks. So that's going to come in big. And look at this. Coming down. Looks like a hipfire kill on Symptoms. What a great kill. Is this a hipfire? Because that's really impressive if it is.
I thought he played that really well. Yeah, let's have a look and see. Was it?
Look at that.
Yeah, it was indeed.
That's great.
That's just accuracy right there. You don't get that. This is why we love featuring these, these pro standard teams. I'm not sure if these guys are actually classed as pro or these top AM teams, whatever you want to call them, because they can produce stuff like that out the bag crazily. I want to jump on board with Twisted right now because he's using the AN94. I love this gun, and he's actually going to be using it with millimeter sight as well. Going to be checking out this middle section of the map, seeing if anybody's going to be coming his way. And it looks like if you have a look at the mini map, there's going to be a lot of the Impulse team heading around that middle section area. He's going to meet somebody here in the middle, and he manages to take him out. History choking that kill, and his kill streak finally ends. We've got one player down for each team as the bomb is going to go down. 42 seconds left on that bomb, and Impulse have really got to try and push in here and take this. Is Twist going to get taken out? He does get taken out by Kahuna. Kahuna picking up a big two-piece there. Symptoms is the last one alive with that MSMC and millimeter scanner. I don't really like using this gun with millimeter scanner. I prefer it on assault rifles, but hey ho, it's up to personal preference.
That's right. I don't know. It's a bit bold there, but look at that. Is he gonna? He does in fact pick up a assault, but a grenade coming in by Kahuna, taking him out. Kahuna currently on a 3-kill streak. Is it going to, in fact, defuse this bomb? I was impressed by Sentinel's bold push that they threw smoke down. And he was able to get that bomb plant off, but unfortunately his teammates just going down, as we saw, a couple people there choke some kills, and that's really unfortunate. They had such a great push. They got the bomb planted off within the first 30 seconds, which is always really ideal in this kind of map, really in search and destroy situation in any map. So that was really great, but unfortunately they just got broken up by Team Impulse. Impulse doing a really good job coming in there and taking them out. So ultimately, I am impressed. Impulse seems to be really stepping up their game. I was questioning their playstyle at the beginning when 3 went over to the B section, only 1 went over to A, but they do in fact seem like they have what it takes right now to make a huge comeback here. And I think a big mental game is going on now. As you know, both teams did in fact push that A-bomb section, and now they're going B. So I think that's really putting each team on their toes, not knowing what to do. But FaZe gets taken out. Currently a 2v3 situation. Or excuse me, and now it's a 2v3 situation. Twisted on a 2-kill streak. I'm on board with Kahuna here. He's going to be rocking this Ballista. Very interesting gun selection there, as well as the MP7. He does in fact have that bomb. He's working his way up towards that and now he gets taken out, but he was working his way up towards that Hellstorm. But Cinder taking him out, bringing the score 3-2 in favor of TEC. Very close game right now, and it can really go either way.
I thought TEC played that really well, or TEC. I thought they played that really well, and obviously they knew where he was going to be heading with the bomb. They had, predictions about what he'd be doing and the way he backed off there. So I thought TEC controlled that side really well. That's what they needed to do on the defensive round. Obviously, a lot of people do prefer to be to get those wins on the defensive round, and then they try and push on the attacking round. I know, different people have different opinions on it, but that's the way it goes, and that was a really big round for them to win after actually losing 2 in a row there. So they are going to go 3-2 up in this series. I'm jumping on board with Symptoms, who again, they've got all players stacked up on B-bomb site right now, but what I don't know if they're aware of is that there is actually a sentry gun over in that other catwalk area, and they are going to get some hit markers. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to get any hit markers, but they are going to have some shots going in that area, so they know the sentry gun is there, and they're going to have to start playing this differently now. They can't all stack up on B-bomb, as we see all of the players starting to rotate over towards this middle section of the map, and I would predict that maybe they go for an A push, but Groundzer gets taken out there by FaZe. Big shot by him. FaZe getting up a 2-piece right now with that sniper rifle. Symptoms and Twisted are the last 2 alive, and the bomb is down as well.
Yeah, the bomb is down. That is really unfortunate for TEC. They're going to have to double back for that midsection there. Symptoms taking some bullets there. Is he going to be able to get this bomb? Not too sure. It's in the most vulnerable area, so he's really going to have to expose himself to pick up that bomb. But Twisted's not phased by it. Actually, he was just beside the bomb. Unfortunately, did not pick him up. Trying to spot a guy over here, and he is in fact going to have somebody to his left, but gets taken out. Symptoms going big. Look at that. With a nice 2-piece, bringing it down to a 1v1 situation with FaZe. FaZe needs to rotate over. There was a brilliant play with that sentry gun, placing it over there, stopping that B push, but unfortunately brought TEC over to the A section. They didn't set up, but look at this! Symptoms with a huge kill on FaZe there. FaZe had the first shot on Symptoms, but what a reaction. from Symptoms. Look at this. He takes... Wow. Watch this. That was a beautiful shot on his part. Great job by Symptoms. Huge play there. I got to tell you, that the reactions, that's just top of the line.
Exactly, and that, you know, if we have a look at the score now, it's actually 4-2 in favour of Tech, and they have taken, you know, another 2-round lead like they did right at the start of this game, and it's going to be quite difficult for Impulse to come back and try and even this up. They've done it before in this round, so hopefully they're going to be able to do that, and hopefully we're going to have a close game on our hands, but I thought Tech have played the last 2 rounds really well. I'm currently on board with Assault as he's going to be rocking that M8. Hit markers coming in his direction as we see Twisted and Sender already down for the Tech lineup. It's currently going to be a 3-on-2, 3-on-2 game right now. We've got 1 minute left on the clock, and I believe the bomb is going to be planted. There we go. Yeah, we've got 42 seconds left on the clock. Well, let's jump on board with Groundser actually. He's going to be rocking that DSR. I know we love seeing snipers. Kahuna takes out Symptoms right now, and Groundser is actually going to be the last one alive. He's got to defuse the bomb, take out 3 players, and he's got that sniper rifle. I'm not sure what secondary he's got, but I think it's going to be a tough task as hit markers are coming in towards him. Going to be throwing that grenade up really high in the air, and they know where he is now, and they know that they can set up around where he's going to be.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice nade there. I didn't know about that spot, but if you guys in the stream are paying attention, that in fact would have killed him if that guy was still planted there. And what a beautiful shot on Assault. They're taking him out. He's going to try to do a bold move here, trying to defuse the bomb, but unfortunately he does not have enough time. Right now, just going for scores. Gets a huge kill. Crowds are going up. Gets taken out by the bomb. Wow, Face Heist, are you jealous, bro? That was big, I gotta tell you. Jumping up in the air, taking out 2 people with some quick scopes. But unfortunately, really all it awaits is he was taken out by the bomb there. As you see, Faison did in fact plant that bomb. That was a great ending there. Hopefully we're on board with him, Nathan, as that was huge. Look at his score is 4-3. Impulse trying to make a bold comeback here. And I gotta tell you, I'm impressed by both teams here. I do in fact see 3 subs for TEC, so they look like they are going to be heading for that A-bomb section. Very smart play. But look at this, 2 people on Impulse is in fact going to meet up with them. So it's going to be huge if they're able to block them off. And they did in fact meet up, but there you go seeing Symptoms take out Kahuna, but Assault takes out Groundser. Currently a 3v3 situation. I'm going to go on board with Symptoms here. He has the bomb. He is in fact going to be planning it here. But let's go on board with Cinder. Cinder's rocking his foul. Does have somebody down there to his left-hand side section. If he comes in there, he is going to be vulnerable to dying by Cinder. He does come in, and Cinder takes him out just as I predicted. So really a little bit overkill there. Does see somebody over there to his right. Is he going to drop down that green? No, he does not. Yes, he does in fact, and Assault takes him. Excuse me, Cinder takes out Assault there, leaving it all up to FaZe. Let's go on board with FaZe here and see what he's going to do. Seems to be playing it slow. Reason being is because he's got only 1 assist away from that Hellstorm. Does Team Impulse still have other score streaks? Not that, well, obviously I can't tell now. But it'd be very interesting to see if they do. I think, in fact, somebody else on Impulse does, in fact, have score streaks. So that's going to come in big. 2 Lightning Strikes and 2 Hellstorms on the same team. That's definitely going to make an impact on TEC. But TEC now is just 1 round away from winning this series. As you see, putting some bullets. And he gets him! There he goes, earning his Hellstorm and Lightning Strike right at the end there. Smart plays on his part. So it does, in fact, look like TEC could win this. But Impulse is definitely not down and out, as they do have score streaks. And this is a relatively open map.
They've got to play big in this next one. They've got to start using those score streaks. I mean, yesterday we saw a 5v5 situation actually in a search and destroy, and I believe it was one of the evil lineup. They had they had a death machine ready to use, and they didn't bring it out until the end, which was a big mistake on their behalf. So hopefully they're going to be able to bring out those score streaks soon, because they have to win this round. It's going to be interesting to see what their tactics are, and it looks like they're going to be making this bold B push again. It will be I'm not sure if they're going to really go in so quick as they have before, whether they're going to hang back a bit. It does look like they are. This is what I kind of predicted. They've rushed in there a lot and been taken out quite quickly, so they need to take this one maybe a bit slower or so, as we're actually going to see Tech actually doing a similar defensive lineup to what we saw. But we've got History coming in huge there with that Lightning Strike, taking out 2 people, and this is what I said. They've got to I feel like they had to use them on this round, and the bomb is going to get planted as well. We've got a 2v4 situation in favor of Impulse, and I tipped them for taking this round and making 5-4, but anything can happen, and it's going to be a really difficult situation. Symptoms is the last one alive. He's going to get taken out. He does, and there we go. Assault picking up that last kill with the M8.
Yeah, most definitely. I see FaZe Heist is in fact ready to cast, bro. I sent you my Skype. Please go add me on Skype so we can get you in here. Very excited to cast with you, bro. But look at this. Impulse doing a great job. And notice they still, in fact, have not only a Hellstorm, but also a Hellstorm and another Lightning Strike. So that is going to come in big. They definitely can win this. They really played it smart. As you see, they only used one Lightning Strike, so they still have all of those score streaks. So TEC is going to have a hard time, but they're making a smart play here. They do, in fact, look like they're making an A push. The smartest thing they can do, as you see, running inside, as they know the other team has score streaks. So very smart on their part. Sentry gun down over on the B-bomb. And that's going to definitely come into effect with Kahuna taking out Cinder. As you see, bold play by him, and then Kahuna taking out Groundzer. Hellstorm coming in, taking out Symptoms, and all of a sudden Twisted is last alive over here in their spawn section, but gets taken out by FaZe. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-5 situation. Impulse making a huge comeback here. Can they, in fact, take it? Now, mind you, they still, in fact, have a Lightning Strike as well as a Hellstorm. So that is going to come in. Actually, they used a Lightning Strike. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. So that's actually going to come in huge. So this is going to come big. And I really feel, my favorites right now, it's going to be Impulse. I think Impulse is going to take this.
I do think so as well. FaZe has played this whole Search and Destroy really well, in my opinion. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard. He's actually going 8-5. History going huge as well, going 12-5. Assault not doing too well. You know, all of the tech lineup going about average scores. Nothing too special there. Symptoms, obviously the clear bomb carrier, actually with 4 bomb plots right now. Let's jump on board with Sender, who's going to be using that Scorpion. Assault takes out Symptoms, and Impulse FaZe takes out Sender right there. And it's actually a 4v1 situation, I believe. Twisted the last one alive, and they've just come big. They've got 3 rounds in a row. I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to get this one, and they've absolutely made that huge big play which we wanted them to do. And there we go.
There it is. As I said, we both knew it. Impulse makes a huge comeback, just showing how big those score streaks can be. They were down 2 rounds, but able to win 3 rounds in a row, taking that win. Great job on Impulse's part, and hopefully I'm awake enough for you guys out there, and hopefully you guys are awake, because we're about to have a great person coming here and stream who's actually never casted before. He's about to lose it. I'm not going to say what he's losing, but he's about to lose it. But he's going to be in here. Let's bring in FaZe Heist. I'm actually